Hey there again, friends. Thanks for coming back to tune in to another episode of An Artist's Way of Healing. I'm excited you're here. It's actually just me again this time. I hope that's okay. Now, if it's not too much to ask, I'd like you to be a little more open and vulnerable with me this episode. It's just us. Don't worry. I'll be with you all the way through. I hope that you have been enjoying the amazing stories on this podcast these past few weeks. I hope you have also been able to relate to these past couple of episodes with the amazing guest speakers that we have had on so far and the journeys that they have shared. I hope it has given you ideas, or at least aha moments, on what your healing purpose might be, or perhaps the opportunity to find your own healing path. While I can say that each of our guest artist speakers have spoken about a time when they used their art to heal themselves or others at a certain point in their lives, I also can most certainly say and speak on behalf of all artists and people in general that we need healing multiple times in our lives, whether we realize it or not. The truth is, we are always looking for healing, even when we least expect it. As we live in the moment of our daily lives, there may be several different obstacles that will come across our paths that just breaks us, to which then we have to start the healing process all over again. Whether it be healing from a loved one who has passed on, to maybe a relationship that you once had that has now gone sour, to being unexpectedly laid off from that amazing job of a lifetime that you always dreamed of, to losing your financial stability that you once had, or maybe because you didn't get that role you always dreamed about in your career because someone told you that you weren't good enough. There are many other instances as well. These are events that come unexpectedly in our lives, and while they are very painful situations to overcome, we have to remember that in these difficult moments of our lives, we must open our minds and have the will to find what heals us. Now, at this point, you may very well be thinking, well, Jonathan, I'm an artist, I'm struggling, and I still haven't found what heals me. What am I doing wrong? Or, I'm no artist, can I even heal? Or, where do I even start to find healing? How do I even start? Can I even be healed? These are all valid questions to ask. But the truth is, there really isn't a formula to it. While I can't tell you how to heal, as I may never meet some of you in this lifetime, nor am I a qualified therapist, I can tell you how I felt as it began for me and what it could feel like when you are on your way to finding healing. Could you remember a time where said struggle had made you change your perception on certain things, or the world, or even your life in general? Was there ever something that just made you feel warm and cozy inside and smile from ear to ear because you knew that there's something more? Something that reassured you that it's all going to be okay? Maybe it was an artist, a person, a thing, a place, a memory, a daily routine. Whatever it was, did that specific instance make you feel bigger and better than how you were feeling during your struggle? Perhaps it made you look at your struggle in a different way, a way in which your struggle turned into a life lesson, or even something that you can stop and say, wow, I didn't think about it that way, or what was I even thinking being worried about that? Maybe it was art, or maybe it was something else. Regardless of what it was, that is just the beginning of a journey towards healing. It might even take some time to notice that it's even a healing mechanism that you needed. The thing is, whether you come across that healing journey or not, you have to be willing to accept that journey and take it. And the thing is, not everyone wants to take it. Sometimes there are things holding you back. Some may even feel that taking the journey will hurt them even more, that it will create more vulnerability and more pain. This is where healing starts to get tricky, and usually where questions start to arise. You need to be willing to accept what is in front of you and move to what could be for you, as opposed to staying still. It is also important to be mindful that any short-term happiness that we may be feeling should not be misconstrued as healing. Not even art therapy can be an exception to this, as art may not always be the thing that one needs to heal. After a difficult struggle, you may find temporary happiness in certain things, and this could confuse healing with what may actually be short-term happiness. These instances of short-term happiness may vary, whether it be receiving a new iPhone or computer you bought or that was gifted to you, attending a show to escape from your struggle for 2 hours, playing a board game that you love, drinking at bars, smoking, hanging out with friends, thinking negative thoughts about others to make you feel better, and many other things that will preoccupy the mind. The thing is, that's something for the moment, and that's great if it works for you, but that doesn't make you face your struggle, nor does it help heal you. It covers your struggle like a case covers an iPhone. It covers it for the time being until that case one day ultimately breaks, and you're back at the beginning where you started. I'm not saying I know how to help anyone heal. What I am saying is to keep yourself open to opportunities to heal as they come. Those moments may come sometimes even when you least expect it. After the many obstacles that we face in life, don't you deserve to be fulfilled and happy? Don't you deserve to heal from your struggles? I think everyone deserves that. For all you artists out there, I know you could relate when I say that it could be sometimes a lonely world out there, and our art helps guide us in the right direction. No matter who you are, be positive, stay positive, and know that it's all going to be okay. I'm right here with you, and I'm not going anywhere. Listen, I know what you're thinking. This is too much. It's too difficult. I can't do it. I'm not doing it. I won't do it. But here's the thing. Sometimes healing means stepping outside of your comfort zone, whether we want to or not. Let me say that again. Healing means stepping outside of your comfort zone, whether we want to or not. Our comfort zone is what makes us think we are safe. It helps us stay safe. It protects us from bad things that could happen to us. It's something we're used to. Why would we want to leave our comfort zone? I understand. It's a very valid way of looking at this. But let me ask you something. Did your comfort zone heal you, or did it just hide your true feelings? Did it do what it wanted you to do? Did it achieve what you wanted it to achieve? If not, maybe it's time to reevaluate your comfort zone. Maybe it's time to decide if your comfort zone is really the right thing for you at this point in your life. Is it really your comfort zone anymore if it's not healing you? Are you staying there because you don't know how to take your next big step, or are you frightened that it might not turn out the way you had hoped? Whatever it is, know that you're not alone in this struggle. It's okay to be scared. I was scared too during my healing journeys. If I may, let me help walk you through it step by step. The first steps you take towards anything are always the scariest. Maybe, just maybe though, if we take baby steps, perhaps it won't be as scary. So, then what's the first step? Well, the first step is to identify the struggle within yourself. Ask yourself, how do I heal when I don't know what I'm healing? If you don't know, maybe it's time to reflect on what the best path to take is to find your healing. What is it that is holding you back? Could you reflect on what in your life do you feel needs healing? To identify that, you need to take that extra step out of your comfort zone and grab the opportunities to heal yourself and put yourself out there. Don't let the opportunity of healing pass you by. What I mean by that is, try something new that you've never done before. Perhaps that something new is that new art form you always wanted to try. Maybe you wanted to dabble in theater for the first time. Or maybe you wanted to learn how to be a great cook. While some may struggle in taking the first step because they are afraid to hurt themselves, maybe that's not the reason why they aren't moving forward. What if you're struggling with confidence? This is also a very valid struggle too. Perhaps taking a public speaking class. If you're shy and you were never able to make friends easily, try to be more social by joining groups or clubs where people enjoy the hobbies that you do. Perhaps try to find a new group of friends in other ways to help guide you to your healing. While these are all different journeys that you could take, you have to choose what's right for you. Take that opportunity to put yourself out there and see how taking that leap of faith can help you heal. Now that that's said, I want you to take your first steps towards another way of healing with me. After you're done listening to this podcast, I want you to go to your supply drawer, open it up, grab that dry erasable marker, go to your bathroom, and every morning when you wake up, I want you to spell out the words, I am enough, and I love you. And then I want you to say it out loud to yourself in the mirror. Say it 3 times, and then I want you to close your eyes and breathe. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is your first step in finding a positive healing experience. Well, friends, I hope this helped you today. As you continue through this podcast and listen to our next round of guest speakers, I want you to keep in mind that artist or not, you matter, and your healing matters. For our artists out there, continue to tell your stories. It not only helps other artists, but it also helps those who are not artists. You may just find that your art may just heal someone one day. If you ever get a message from someone that says, "Your art saved me, thank you," don't take it lightly. They are genuinely saying that because you helped them heal. Acknowledge it, reflect on it, and respond accordingly. Talk about it with them. See how it helped heal them. Tell them they matter and be there with them to the end. It may just be the healing that they need, as they may be on their own healing journey. In conclusion, I leave you with this, my friends. Go forth and start healing, and do it with love and kindness in your heart. I'm rooting for you. With love, Jonathan.